Hello, everyone. This is Pop Force 2 tonight. For now,
Pop 2-1, Pop 2-1, something.
Pop 2-1.
It kind of sounds like a new pop group. Maybe we have a new.
We would be a dynamic duo, no doubt about that.
Yes. We're
Let's say hello to everybody that I seen my Canadian friends here. I believe Velvet and Rob. I seen you guys in here early. Anna, I know, was in here early as well. Erica, how are you doing? Let's see, who else do we have? Smoke Dog. Big win by the Red Wings last night over the Kraken. I think that was last night. My days are starting to run together this week. Very near, how you doing?
DC
McGinnis,
Animal hanging out.
Evelyn, Balubu. I like that. Balubu Channel. I like that name. Noah, how you doing, buddy? Adam and
Barry.
Aiden, hello. Craig, how you doing? Jeremy, hello. So we are waiting for Mr. Slapshot. Big surprise. He's going to be here a little bit late.
But where's Jim? That is the real question.
Jim is out partying. If you looked at his Instagram, you might understand that he is not going to be here tonight.
I know. Who has a holiday party on December 2nd? Come on.
Hey, you got to get started early.
Start it as soon as December hits. Got to start party.
You got to get started sooner than later. There's only 31 days in the month.
He's got them all lined up. Yeah, he's ready.
I could imagine. Yeah, I could imagine. Seth, how are you doing? Mom, hello. Michael, Umpty, how you doing? So it's good to see everybody here tonight.
Yeah.
We did an auction last night, so we've been packing. Actually, I was packing early this morning, and then Brea had taken over after that. Anthony, we appreciate that.
Cheers.
We've got 2 to hold down the fort for now.
Someone has to be here. I mean, yeah. Come on. You got a week off already, like last week. We all got off, so come on.
Was that only last week? That feels like it was 3 weeks ago. That was last week, wasn't it?
That was last week. Did everyone watch the video? Did everyone see that video? We talked. Well, it didn't feel like we didn't meet last week because we were on John's birthday live stream for like 4 hours.
What, you're right.
So.
You're right. I forgot about Saturday night. Yeah, that's honestly, I forgot that was Saturday. That was not that long ago.
I think I ended up going to bed like 3 o'clock in the morning that night or something.
Yeah, that was a long night. So should we let John in?
I guess so. I mean,
you can see him smiling down there.
Pop 3-1, we'll call it.
I have a small laptop screen, but I could still see that he's smiling. So I guess, you know what, since he looks like he's in a good mood, I'm going to bring him in here. I was waiting until you took a drink. Then I was bringing you in.
Oh, yeah. That was good. Good timing.
Well, that would be the right thing to do.
Of course. Yeah. What's up, guys? Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late.
Yeah, Barry.
You're very chill. You're chill.
Guys, did you guys get one of these in yet?
I have not got one in yet.
Oh, my God. That is huge.
Can you wear
I'll be honest.
For your head? You could. That'd be cool. Just take one, haul it out, and make a costume out of it.
It would be pretty close. Yeah, this thing is huge. You know, I couldn't wait to
Iron Man
unboxing. I just had to get this thing straight open.
That thing is insane. What are you gonna do? You're gonna put it out on the lawn? Like, what are you gonna do with that?
You know what? Yeah, I mean, I knew it was gonna be big. It's bigger than what I expected.
It is. It's a big.
It actually looks really good, though. I mean, the color. Like, some people were worried about the color. And if you guys can,
I like the shine on it, like a metallic-y kind of look to it. You know.
You know, I really like the pose. That's such an Iron Man pose.
Yeah, the pose is great.
Yeah. I can't do it. I can't do it.
You can do it, John. It's okay. Come on. It'll fit right there. Right there behind you somewhere.
No.
Yeah, Iron Man, I had to go with it.
We're still trying to set up. We haven't even unpacked all of our collection from the move. Isn't that crazy?
I believe it. It's sometimes it's a long process.
I was literally going through buckets and I'm like, this is another bucket of Batman? Like, how do I have this many Batmans? Like, it's crazy.
What do you think Iron Man will be worth down the road?
$100.
Because it's like a really odd one that you're not going to see. Not everyone's going to buy, and it's not a flipper one. You know, it's not someone buying the flip right now.
Well, you know what's crazy? That 18-inch, the one that's limited, the limited Batman.
Yeah.
That thing's like $800.
At least I think I've seen it before. It was over 1,000 for a while.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys seen the box that this thing comes in,
Oh, yeah. I have a
it had to
Batman.
cost,
So.
$30 at least to ship it from the West Coast out here.
That's the other thing. You got to add on a hefty amount just for shipping.
I think I remember someone giving away one, and they're like, I have it here, but I'm just going to buy it on Amazon because it's cheaper. Like for the Batman, the regular Batman, it was like cheaper just to buy it on Amazon and ship it for free.
Totally. I totally believe that.
So we got some great people in the chat. You guys say hi to everybody yet?
We said hi to
Some.
at least half.
More people came in, though.
All right.
John can say hi to people. Yeah.
I saw Anthony was in here. Rob, yes. Everybody hit the like button. Let's see what Nick said. Slapshot or anybody on screen, is there been a confirmed list for the he probably means LA Comic-Con. The only two pops that I've seen for LA Comic-Con are the Batman animated series Two-Face and the metallic, which one, what did they call that one? The metallic spider carnage or whatever.
Spider something or other. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the God, I don't remember now.
I wasn't really feeling the Spider-Man, to be honest, but I love the Two-Face. I think the Two-Face is awesome.
Two-Face is
and they don't make a ton of Two-Face pops. So.
They really don't, though. There's actually not that many Two-Face pops. There's the OG. There's the mixed one where it's like Batman as Two-Face, but there's no you know what's weird? There's an OG Riddler, an OG Penguin, and OG Joker. Those all have chases, but for whatever reason, the Two-Face was not given a metallic chase, which was really cool. So are we gonna try for ECCC tomorrow? I wasn't really feeling anything, but they slapped a 3,000 piece sticker on that Freddy, so I guess I'll be.
But that Freddy is a con only one, right? The one.
Yeah,
the other color.
The limited one is.
So are they going to have it online even?
I don't know. I just saw the glam shot today.
I think the white jersey one was going to be available online. I think the blue jersey was the limited one.
Well, I'm wondering if they're going to do what they did for Funko Europe for here, because the white one, and anybody who is in the UK, I don't know if Steven's watching or whomever, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the white Freddy, the white basketball Freddy, was free with purchase of $75 or more.
For a short time. And then they start charging for it. They did start charging for it.
Oh, they did start charging for it? Okay. So I'm wondering if they're going to do something similar, or they're just going to say, oh, it's $15 or whatever. So
yeah.
I would think that they're going to not be so nice over here.
No, it's not going to be free tomorrow. Come on, it's a con. Is anything free for the con?
Yeah, but I mean, is it a real con? Like, we're still in this like hybrid con season.
It's a festival of fun. It's not even a con.
There's a few. I want to get. I didn't realize. I was just telling Josh before we got started. I didn't realize the Play-Doh guy, Play-Doh Pete. I think it was Play-Doh Pete. Is actually classified as an addict on it. I had just assumed it was a retro toy when I seen it announced. So now I have to get those.
What's the piece count on that one? Like
the piece count was 2,000, I believe.
Ooh.
Or no, wait a minute. It was actually, I'm almost positive it was 1,000 piece.
Okay.
So,
guys, correct me, because now you know what? I was literally just looking at eBay listings, and I thought it was less than.
What are they trying to pawn it off for?
I seen a couple sell for 85, but I mean, honestly, 85 is cheap if it's 1,000 piece.
85 isn't bad, honestly.
But is that somebody that actually has it in their hand? Whenever I see that this early. I love
when they put the screenshot, like confirm.
This had the screenshot. The two that sold for
nothing matters. Like, I don't know if anybody in the chat, like if you have bought a pop based on that screenshot, go for it. But I don't trust anybody until they have it in hand.
Yeah, I seen there's one person that on eBay that had a picture of it, so they had to have it in hand because they put their little name.
If they have a picture of themselves with a timestamp or something.
They have it today. They bought it today.
It was going for 150. I mean, that's not that. It's honestly not that bad because if you look at the tracksuit Jack in the Box which was a 2,000 piece, it's still going for $100, 110, somewhere around there. So if it's a 1,500 piece, which it is, you know, it wouldn't be horrible.
It's about $100 or so. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
something
between that 100
super...
and 150 is, you know, somewhat fair for an ad icon like that.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking myself into buying it, but
yeah,
unless somebody here grabs it first.
Yeah.
Well,
when is everything dropping? I wasn't on my phone a lot today.
9 a.m. tomorrow,
9 a.m.
like everywhere. So
6 a.m. on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
Wow.
That's early. Why don't they just do it at noon? Because then it's 9 a.m. on the West Coast.
They don't know. They mix it up. Who knows? Maybe
I've seen a lot
maybe
of
they think bots are sleeping at that time.
Yeah. Maybe.
Here's everything that's dropping tomorrow. So it looks like we're getting. Let's see if we can zoom in for the Funko stuff.
See, there's a couple that I need.
What's everybody in the chat going for? That's what I'm curious to hear everybody's thoughts.
I want the Blacklight Jimmy, like Funko Shop. If I had to grab one thing from Funko Shop, it would be that.
I saw quite a few people posting online that they wanted that one. I want the Superman. I forgot about that Superman.
I think Aang will do well. It's just kind of getting old. There's so many Aangs.
Yeah, the Aang. You know, for me, we have to get the because now I have all the other princesses, so we have to get Jasmine. And Trax is really the only one I need for. Well, no, I need Trax and the Play-Doh guy.
Wait, we've seen Bane like a million times.
Yeah, Cad Bane.
Yeah, the Bane coming out to Target. I don't think that one.
No, it's not going to be tough. I don't think.
Shouldn't be impossible.
I don't know. There's a lot of hype because that one was released early. The value on that one is already pretty good. So I think a lot of Star Wars fans, like I think Jeremy just put, Velvet's going after it too. A lot of people are going to be going after that one. And because I think the PPG on now, granted, PPG values for pops that just came out are very skewed, but I think the PPG value was like $80 on him.
Well, because that was a couple
weeks. That was a couple weeks ago, but because of that, people have been selling them on the secondary market for about that price, and people are buying them. So I think a lot of people are going to be buying that one to flip.
It'll go down quick, I think.
That one
I don't
definitely.
Not
it's going to go down.
It will be like the $30-$40 range. It's not going to be $80 range. I don't think.
I think it's all going to change. And I just, Star Wars is my jam. There is a very high possibility that we could see a live action Cad Bane in the Book of Boba. And if that happens,
you'll see a spike right after. Probably
you'll definitely see a spike.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But since it's shared with Target, it's not like a Funko Shop exclusive. I think if it was a Funko Shop exclusive Bane, it definitely would be going hot out of the gate.
Yeah, but just because it's funny you mentioned a Target. It's exclusive to Target. It won't be exclusive to our Target.
It's already out of Target. Like it's already getting
I was just going to say that. I have friends out today, and they actually found it at Target.
Yeah,
they actually picked it up for me.
So, Ryan said he got Cad Bane from Target.
Yeah, Ryan. That's the friend that I was talking about. He actually had it. So there was a Target in our area that actually had that out already.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I haven't been by Target yet to scope them out, but I definitely want to grab it. I mean, I'm a Star Wars collector, so I wanted to grab Sexy Flanders there. That's a great one for Simpsons collection.
Now, I know you're a Simpsons guy, Josh. Are they making quality pops continuing the Simpsons line? Because it seems like a lot of them are ones that people want. Like, are you getting tired of Simpsons pops, or you still get excited?
I didn't buy any of the ones that were from like the what was it? It's like the storyline where they're like ancient Greek kind of or Roman or whatever. I didn't buy any of those. But I'm mainly buying now, like I bought characters that they haven't had before or exclusives. Okay. So like, I'm not going to be a completionist now, I think at this point, because they're going to keep cranking them out. Yeah. I'm just going to buy, if they haven't made the character at all, yes. Or if it's an exclusive, possibly too.
I think that's actually a good tip for a lot of, especially if you're a new collector, start with the exclusives for a line. Start there, pick up some of the exclusives. you want to become a completionist, you could try to pick up the commons after. But yeah, some of them get pumped out so quick. It kind of takes the fun out of it a little bit when they start drowning the market with with a certain line.
And where do you put them too? So
that's you don't realize I mean, we've said it a million times, but you run out of room quick. So if you start with the exclusives and work your way back, I think that's always a smart thing to do.
Start with the exclusive characters you want the most.
Yeah, right. And I mean, the cool thing is too is like get a character if you like it, or a special thing. It's like collect what you like, but even with that line, it's growing so fast. Like for the longest time, they had 4, right? And then they started doing the Treehouse of Horror one, and then they threw in characters everyone wanted, like Comic Book Guy. They wanted Ralph and things like that. And it's like those are exciting because people want those, but now you're gonna throw in like every different like variation of characters. It gets a little much. So
yeah, like I was going through because I have like, I'm not even kidding, guys. Like I have 18 or 20 bins just of Star Wars alone.
Yeah.
And I'm going through some of them, and like I pulled out a few that I have doubles of, or I like was looking at, I lined up like 4 different Ahsoka pops, and I was like, all these molds are so similar. Like I don't need all these.
So they just have an arm going a different way, or
exactly. Like one was her like with the lightsaber like this, another one was her with the lightsabers like this. I'm like, I don't need all of them, but so it's tough. I kind of said to myself, I was like, you know what? I just got the Cad Bane. I don't need 7 Ahsokas, and I know they're gonna make more Ahsokas in the future. So I chose one.
I mean. And also, when you look at it, like Star Wars is one way, right? Star Wars is either it's worth like a good bit or it's worth nothing.
Oh yeah, there's no in between. It's $20 or $200. There's no in between.
No, it's $8 or $200. Like literally, like the every one from Rogue One. Look at every pop from Rogue One.
Much
how bad
anything that doesn't have a helmet on, or it's not non-human, if it's non-human looking.
You know what's a shame? We're on the Star Wars topic. Rogue One, and if anybody here is a Star Wars collector, Star Wars fan, back me up on this. Rogue One is easily top 3 Star Wars movies.
It's my number 1.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think
character-wise, pop-wise, even.
Yeah,
the Mud Trooper might be my favorite. I'm going to say one of my favorite because I don't want to just shoot that out there, but that Mud Trooper is one of my favorite pops.
But I think
pops.
The characters, the only problem is the characters are that's it. Like, I think that's why it's like the characters are Rogue One and that's it.
Yeah, spoiler alert, but
if you haven't seen it, pretty much everyone dies. So,
Yeah.
I want to give a quick shout out to David York. He's got a birthday today, so happy birthday, David!
Happy birthday, David!
Did you buy pops? Did you get pops?
He said he's a Star Wars guy too. Sharon's Star Wars, awesome.
So good news: sodas are finally hitting Hot Topic.
I gotta get Pumpkin Jack. I actually got to get that Jiraiya there too. I got a lot to get. I didn't realize that.
I love the Poison Ivy soda. The Poison Ivy soda, I think they did a great job. I think the green, the colors.
Pumpkin Jack, that chase looks awesome.
Yeah, no,
I think cool. the common and the chase I think look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got a decent amount. Just you know what? Actually, I'm starting to hate the deluxe pops and stuff just because I literally do not have any more room for this stuff. But that What If Doctor Strange looks pretty amazing too.
It looks cool.
The sculpt
out of box. It almost looks like it should be for the D&D pops and come with the 20
die.
It
does.
Yeah, it does.
And then, of course, we got Diamond Pokemon galore tomorrow. Looks like we got 2 different Diamond Pokemon.
Is anybody in the chat? Is anybody going for the Pokemon, or are people still keeping up with it? I know.
I think people are.
Actually, thank you for reminding me. We're gonna have to grab those at some point for Isabel's collection. She's a hardcore Pokemon collector.
I was surprised. I opened that mystery box the other day, and I got that Flock Squirtle, and I was like, oh, maybe like $30. I remember like
60,
the stat was $60 now.
Yeah.
Like they're going up pretty fast. Some of them. I mean, you saw the crazy prices for some of the other ones that were from the recent cons too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Michael, I wish.
David got for his birthday, he got approval for Whatnot, which is very cool.
Oh,
so
nice.
Congratulations, David. That's awesome.
Yeah, we just did our auction yesterday. I think it said that at the beginning here, but we had a good time. It was fun. A lot of new faces. And some familiar faces. So our consensus is until we just looked at this list again, I didn't realize how much I got to try to get. So
yeah, I thought we were in the clear, but it looks like we got 4 or 5 items ourselves.
Yeah, I need the tracks. I need the Play-Doh guy. I'll try for the one Freddy's on the Funko shop, right? Yes.
Now I need both your guys' opinion on something, and everybody in the chat, of course, please do weigh in on this issue. So one of the things I was talking about, because a lot of people were worried about the blacklight line in general, Funko going crazy with blacklights. We have seen Funko slow down significantly. We haven't gotten any new blacklight pops in a while. I think the last wave we got was like the Rogue and Thanos Marvel wave, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. And that was like a month or 2 ago. So we knew that the Jimi Hendrix blacklight was coming. And I said to everybody all year, if they make a con exclusive blacklight pop, we could see a resurgence in the blacklight line in terms of value. Well, I don't know. I was thinking that they were going to do a Marvel one or
they're doing 2 Jimmy. They're doing another one that's going to be a regular Funko Shop drop too. Right.
So I don't know if these blacklight Jimi Hendrix are going to help the blacklight popularity.
I think they will.
I don't know. I'm curious to see what
it's a rock line thing too. So I think blacklight, but it's a little bit of a different line. So I think that will help these because there are no other rock blacklight ones.
Right. Oh yeah, I did. Thank you. I did forget about the Stranger Things.
Yeah. Jay does make a good point too. All the NFT Star Trek pops, all the
those are I am excited for. I didn't get any of those. I missed the drop, so I'm going to be trying to get that Freddy. The secondary market. But did you guys get any of the NFTs?
I did.
I have some.
Nice.
You didn't get a lot. You know what? Star Trek, honestly, guys, if anybody that's into it, we won't talk about NFTs too long because I think for the most part, people don't love the NFTs. But I'll be honest, if it's something that I think that Freddy looks awesome. I think Freddy is Captain Kirk in a black. I thought that looked great.
Yeah, they did a good job.
So, for me, I'm going for the mastery set on that, and it's not going to be super expensive. Those cards are not trading for a lot right now. So,
well, I would get it soon, and then, and you still have some, bucks from when you you bought some, right? Some wax dollars when it was like 30 cents. So you made out with that too.
Yeah, it was all the way up to 92 cents, and now it's back to around 60 cents. So now's the time to do it before it starts to climb back up again. So just a little NFT insider tip for you guys. If you want to pick those up, do that relatively soon.
So I've completed the turtle set. So I did that right before the redemption. So I'll get a Freddy turtle. I think that one will be. That one's going to be still pretty limited. It's only going to be like maybe, I forget how many. I could probably look at the card and tell how many they give you a special card, but like 1,200 or something like that. I think I saw, I think Jay posted it too, because I know he sent me something about it. He got one too. So.
Yeah, the Bebop I got the Bebop one, and I think that one, the most that could have been was like 1,245.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, do you think Funko is going to put the exact number on the sticker? Like it's going to be like 1,245, or you think they're just going to round up? Like
they actually mentioned it on the Funner podcast when Tim and Parker had the people from Wax on, that they were trying to get it that they could put exactly the number that they were going to have on it. So I'm curious to see that as well.
I think they should. I think that would really help the value, and it would help it stand out from other Funko items, because there's not a lot of Funko items where they have a like specific number. Most of them are 500, 1,000, 3,000.
Yeah, and the beauty of it is they know exactly. I mean, there's only it's exactly. I mean, and let's put it this way: so 1,245 of the coins were sent out. Now, is everybody going to redeem those coins? You know, so the max is going to be 1245. It could go down.
Probably not. And I'll be the first one to say it took me like 45 minutes to get into my account the other day because I completely forgot how to even get to the site. And I can't be the only person who that happened to.
So the max number that they issued for tokens was 1,227. So for the Freddy, 1,227 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Freddy.
It's pretty good.
With a really cool box, and that's the first NFT Freddy, too.
Right, yeah.
So I think that's going to have some nice value to it.
I think like them or hate them. I know everybody has an opinion. Like Vince said, I don't think we should, break it down because we have torn it apart a couple times on PFO. I just applaud Funko for trying to keep up with the trends and trying to do something different and trying to keep everybody engaged. So.
And look how much they make without shipping out anything that day.
Oh yeah, that's a huge thing.
That day, and then they're done with it. They don't have to. They have to deal with like the shipping out later on of only like maybe 6,000 pops or something like that. Later on, but that day of selling that many packs and not having to deal with shipping or anything else, they're like distributed and done. It's pretty cool for them, I'm sure.
Jay, don't say that.
It's coming.
I was really surprised Star Trek was like the next one, and I'm hoping this actually helps Funko and Star Trek. Like Star Trek has not done well with Funko in general.
And I'll be honest. I mean, the way that the secondary market is kind of rolling with even these NFTs, I feel like they're like Iron Maiden wasn't as like super popular either, and I feel like these are kind of the same. I mean, fine with me for the most part, but
yeah. I need to finish my Freddy Halloween one set to get the.
Yeah,
I actually finished that last week.
As you guys saw, my polls were terrible. Like my NFT luck, I almost didn't buy this Star Trek run, but I was like, I need to buy some. Like, I'll regret not buying them.
So I'll just but we did a video. I don't even know if I'm going to release it, and if I do, however 100 people or whatever is in the chat, I'm ruining it for you guys right now. We actually pulled the Grail out of our pack.
There we go.
We only got 10 packs, and they're all standard packs. We pulled it out of our very first pack, which was amazing. So that was the Devil Freddy, and I think it was limited to $9.99.
Yeah,
we only had a 0.48 chance, and if anybody ever sees my luck, like I didn't even know. Honestly, we pulled it. I didn't even know what it was, and maybe I'll put the video out at some point. But like when I think you should. What is this?
Or if anything, you should do a mashup. You should put like clips of you opening the pack, and then maybe fast forward to like real time, and you're opening the Freddy. That'd be pretty cool.
You know what? Maybe that's actually a good idea. John, thank you. I am actually good. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Just because I will say. It is.
I love that idea, John. You know what? Me and you need to. You got to talk to me a little bit more. You're a little bit more creative than me.
Joanna says I have too many ideas. But one of the things I think a lot of people they can't put that connection yet to NFTs to a real product. So I think once these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pops get shipped out, people start unboxing them on their channels. People, collectors have them in their hands on the shelves. I know it'll help me out because I know like seeing it. Because part of me is like, are these Freddys really gonna come out? So I think when everybody sees them, because we all want to see the stuff. We're collectors. We want to see it.
And the boxes look really cool.
I
think the boxes, like they have nice boxes, like the nice black boxes and everything, and they look really good. So I think that alone, they better ship these nice though. They better be in good sorters.
They should. I hope they step up their game a little bit since this was like it's a premium. It's a new thing. It's not as easy to get as some of the other stuff.
They're all limited too.
I mean limited. Yeah.
I mean, I'll throw $10-15 for throw it in a hard stack.
I was going to say they should just throw the hard stack in like the artist series. I mean,
like just charge me $10 or $15. I'll have it.
Yeah. You got so many hard stacks lying around.
I know.
So that will be our NFT talk. Let's not. I don't want to kill everybody in the chat because I know that they. You know what? Love it or hate it, I think we do. You got to see. It's going to be March, I think, is what they're talking. So it's going to be a while. So, but when those start coming in, let's see what everybody says then. If people say,
how many drops until that time will happen, and then when that happens, will that make it go crazy? That is the thought, right? Like, will that physically actually seeing it? It's real. It happens. And now it's too late for a lot of people.
Right, like everything with Funko.
Yeah, so Jeff says once they're out of the public, the popularity of NFT will go crazy. Jeff, I agree with you on that. I think that a lot of people, including myself, are a little skeptical and we're kind of being a little standoffish. But I think once people see the pops, they realize how limited they are compared to the typical run of an average pop right now. People are going to want them because in other markets, and I'm not following a lot of stuff too closely, but I am hearing like sneakers and clothing, art, and some other industries and markets. The NFTs go for ridiculous amounts.
Like these ours are cheap compared to them.
Right. Ours are pennies, literally pennies compared to.
Guys, look at the you know what? I don't know if. Okay, we just said we were going to end the NFT talk, but we're talking about it. Look at the Garbage Pail Kids. There were some of the Garbage Pail Kids NFTs because they're on the Wax platform too. I couldn't even believe what I was seeing with some of the pricing. So
it's just all right. So the thing is, I'm curious. This is what the curious part was for me. Once the redemption happens, now the coins are out there, so no one else can get a redemption coin. What is going to happen to the value of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle NFTs? Well, and that's what I want to see 30 days from now.
30 days back and look. I'll be curious. You've seen what where they kind of went to now, right?
Yeah. So I want to see like what, because those were some of the highest ones out there. The turtle ones were some of the highest NFT prices.
I mean, for an example, like Bebop before the redemption was up to 280. I would say is somewhere around there. I think I got it for around 180, and today it's $7.
Yeah.
Now, to be expected. I mean, there's a reason why that was, where it was at. So,
but how about all those other like commons and rares and stuff like that are in there?
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's going to be more of a long-term play to see where those are kind of at.
Yeah.
Anyway, there is two pops that I want to talk about because I know we're all Star Wars, or at least we've talked about Star Wars. Everybody might not be as diehard as I am, but I am very, very excited for that new hooded Luke Skywalker pop from The Mandalorian.
Me too.
That looks amazing.
Looks
good. Very similar to the original hooded Luke Skywalker pop from 2017. However, I love how the mold is a little bit different. I don't know if Josh, you're grabbing a picture.
I'll bring it up.
And the lightsaber is glow in the dark. I'm just super, super pumped for this. This looks awesome.
Well, I think it helps. Like they did a really good job with photography for it too. Like,
that does help. But I just think.
Yeah, I've been feeling the lightsaber may not light up the screen like that, but it is super cool.
I think it's just so much significance behind that pop that everyone who is a diehard fan like myself, or even if you're not a diehard fan, I'm sure everyone remembers watching Mandalorian season 2 right around this time last year. And we were, everybody, the final episode, if you guys didn't see it, I mean, it's been a year, but as soon as I saw his hand, I was like, no way. They're bringing back Luke. This is insane.
There was a moment. I enjoyed watching some of the
that moment was just there was two moments in the Mandalorian season 2 that like really just made me jump off the couch and just get really excited. And then Joanna was like, what is wrong with this guy? But there was that was one moment. And then the second moment was when, I don't know if it was I guess there was 3 moments, but the second moment was when the Slave One came like zooming through the sky. That was another one. And then
when Boba put on his helmet.
When Boba was big. Well, when I saw the Slave One, that was a big one. Okay. Seeing Ahsoka's lightsabers light up. That was through the fog. Was my third. That was my third.
The funny thing about when we saw Luke though in Mandalorian, it made me mad because I wanted the Dark Troopers to be more like active in there. I was like looking forward to seeing what they can do and like more stuff with them.
So like, they got
like
crushed like garbage cans.
Yeah, I
But
was
that-
like, oh
But
man, these
it was
look so.
supposed to show how powerful Luke Skywalker was. Like that was,
Yeah.
you know, like young to like right, like I don't know. You picture him like I guess upper 20s, lower 30s. Like that was the beginning of Luke Skywalker in his prime. Like his training is done. You know, his powers are at his force abilities are at max capacity. Like it's just awesome. But I know, and the other pop. So I was extremely excited for the Luke Skywalker. I am not excited about.
You don't want drunken Jar Jar?
No, I do not
Come
want
on,
drunken Jar Jar.
Jar.
I can't believe this made it past the drawing board.
Well,
I was just so who was clamoring for? You know what? I kind of thought it was cool that they had one Jar Jar out there, but that was probably, if not one too many, it was definitely the right amount.
It was the
Two Jar
correct amount
Jars.
of Jar Jar.
I don't know.
Yeah, I could see these sitting on GameStop shelves for a while.
come on, it's Jar Jar.
Yeah.
I still don't
Jar
like
Jar
that
was
GameStop sticker.
everything that
too.
was wrong with the Star Wars franchise for a long time, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I felt like everybody was hating on Jar Jar, and then Ray came along and kind of took that title.
They needed to do Rogue One. Let's take this stuff seriously. I don't know why. Oh, I don't even get me down this rabbit hole because it'll become a Star Wars conversation for the next hour. If they would have done everything like Rogue One, I like that grunginess of it's just it kind of took you back, but it was updated and it was just what a great movie.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting one. I just put up, Vince. So this is the first box lunch restock I've seen. You know, we've had the Hot Topic restocks forever. You know that happened. This is the first box lunch because this thing went up in value pretty good amount.
$120 pop.
Yeah,
it was over 100
I remember when it was sitting on the shelves. No one wanted to buy it. I bought one. I ended up trading it to someone, and I kind of regretted it a little later. So I was like, "Oh man, I should have kept it." And then now it's back out. I like also the glam shot. Looks a busted up box too.
Did you
like,
see the box? You know what? I noticed that when they had released it.
I was like, "Oh man, they couldn't get a better glam shot."
Well, I think it's to cover their butt because at least if you get one that's a little damaged, they could be like, "Well, that's what we were."
Hey, that's what we showed you. We showed you the
I
box would be destroyed.
Or it's the only one they had left. Like, oh, we need one to take a picture before we order these again, and they come out. Can you find one?
I'm guessing they're sold out.
I'm sure they're probably they dropped like twice. I think they redropped.
I'm not even an Avatar collector, and I can appreciate this pop ride that is flocked.
Like, come on,
this is a cool one.
This is awesome.
Yeah,
and the fact that he's turned sideways in the box like that, he is just screaming to be an out of box pop.
This is the scary thing, though. So this could mean that we see some restocks of some box lunch stuff that had some value. And a great example of one of those would be, I don't think it's vaulted yet, is the isn't it the anti-venom?
The anti-venom, the t-shirt bundle?
Yeah. Like, I don't think it's vaulted, and it's at 280, and it's still available. So could we see? There was hints of that for a while. We saw a lot of teases about it last year. It's at 280 now.
There was. I really hope they don't, because I feel like even though a small percentage of people get excited with restocks, I feel like a majority of people get upset, especially with pops that have been unavailable for so long.
I would be happy if they just restocked the t-shirt. I want the t-shirt.
The t-shirt.
The t-shirt, it is a good t-shirt.
I don't know. I think we have some new faces in the chat. Maybe I get everybody's opinion on restocks. I know some people like them, some people don't like them.
How do you guys feel about it? Because I was pretty disappointed with Grievous restocking last year. That was probably my biggest. You know what?
I don't like restocks when they're only overseas too.
Yes, that's exactly
what
the problem was for me.
And then the problem is, it's a restocks overseas, but people buy them here and they sell them at the price that they're currently at, which is not really right, because they bought them for $15 brand new. They're brand new out there. And they're selling them for
I think that you're hitting you're hitting the nail on the head. If they're going to restock it like this Appa that they restocked it
That's
at
fine.
retail.
Price.
At the end of the day, I'm okay with that. Some people are going to get, you know what? If it's not vaulted, they're not doing, because I don't like this. If they vault it, it's vaulted. They shouldn't be touching it, because you hear these rumors that this might come out and this might come out. But if they're releasing it at retail, but when it restocks overseas and they're just charging like $65, $80, now the value's down to 40. Yeah, that bothers me. I don't, and the people that missed out, they want to strike while the iron's hot. They see it restocked, they're going to get it right away, so they're spending that extra money, and then it just comes. It's just not. That's not the right way to do it.
So Nick said he's a collector for fun, not a collector for value. So he likes restocks.
Yeah.
So I'm glad he brought up that point, because
it's a very good point.
It's good to collect for fun, and obviously, take advantage of the opportunity if it restocks. I think I just think Funko, like, they have to know what pops have value. Like, they own PPG. They have to know that, they keep track of pricing on their own app. So I feel like when you see a restock years later, they know that everybody's going to rush to the site and buy that pop because they can make money off of it. If you're lucky enough to get two and you get free shipping, well, boom, then you could sell one for the inflated price and you keep the cheap one and you got yourself a free pop.
I mean, that's what Hot Topic did during this whole time, right? That Burke Macklin restock. Remember that thing was $80-$90.
Yeah, that thing was
$80-$90.
Honestly, anything with a Hot Topic sticker, I think Patty said it, don't pay more than $30. That is a great rule of thumb. Don't pay more than $30
unless it's so old and it's vaulted and it says it's vaulted.
I mean, who knows? Could we see a restock of the glow in the dark
Captain
America? Like, come on.
See, there's a perfect example, John. I hope to God it restocks, but you know what? On the other hand, I don't, because I would feel bad. But you do and you don't. It's hard. I mean, I in general, I don't mind I think Josh made a very good point. I don't mind the restocks if it's at retail. It's not vaulted. There's nothing. I don't want to call it shady. I keep wanting to say shady. I don't want to say shady, but if it's vaulted, it's vaulted. I just don't like.
You're okay. He's vaulted.
Yeah, see, that's vaulted. So if they restock that, I'm not happy, even though I want it.
But JKL did bring up a good point about vaulted. So according to the app, the Mace Windu pop was vaulted and has been vaulted for a long time. And somehow that thing restocked. And at one point, Mace Windu, because they've only made one Mace Windu pop so far, it was up at like $80-$85 for a little while.
When did the key will be is when they printed those and when it vaulted. So there is no date of when it vaulted. So that's the question. If it vaulted in 2021, they could have printed it in 2020, made them, and now it's vaulted and they'll never make them again. Yeah. So there could be that like side of, I mean, a perfect example. We saw that about a year and a half ago. The whole Goonies set pretty much was out on a site that was available for people to buy a little above retail. It wasn't retail, but those things hadn't been around for how many years? And they came all out with, and that's when I grabbed I think for like $40, I grabbed like a data, that was mint, but the date on it was the old date too.
Oh,
so
really?
You never know when people, pull out a box, or a company pulls out a box, crates of boxes. Oh yeah, we have these in the warehouse. Shops do that all the time. Probably Chalice and all these aren't selling every exclusive they have. They're keeping them back. Great example is Plastic Empire with their limited piece Marty McFly. How many did they keep out of that bundle? Because every time they drop a mystery box or something, it's their big hit in the mystery box.
Which is disappointing, because that pop, and I'm glad you brought that up, because that pop has pissed me off for a little while. So that pop was a con exclusive, right? It was a New York Comic-Con 2020 exclusive. Why the heck weren't all 3,000 of them released at the same time to everybody who went on the site that day and tried to buy it? That to me, so I will call out, I don't like calling out certain companies, but I will call out Plastic Empire, because they have done several things that are extremely shady. they actually dropped some mystery boxes over on Black Friday, and they were completely blind. And I believe they went all the way up to $1,500. Blind mystery boxes, no pictures of any of the pops in the run, so you don't know what you're getting at all. And then they've had other mystery boxes, like Josh just mentioned, where the top hit is continuing to be the Marty McFly holographic or plutonium exclusive. That pop should have all been released.
Well, I guarantee you, if you're buying their $1,000 box, you're getting that pop in there.
Yeah,
I guarantee that pop's going to be in there, because how much is that worth right now?
I wouldn't guarantee anything with Plastic Empire.
No, but I mean
that's like a $500 pop, I believe.
Yeah, so right there for $40, they just got a $500 off your bill. You know, like that's an easy way.
You know, again, not to call anybody out, but yeah, I did their mystery box last year, and there was the Mark Hamill is Joker. Mark Hamill is the purple Joker one. The other one with the shirt of black shirt or something like that, and that was basically in every single one of their. You know,
they keep releasing them and releasing them.
You know, they definitely, you need to kind of know that and buyer beware, I guess. Yeah. Because if you want that, it's great. Go there. You know, Chalice is like Chalice has a couple exclusives every once in a while that I want to get. I'll buy their mystery boxes. Take a chance at, you know, maybe getting one of the top things that they have, and you know you're probably going to get some of their exclusives, and you might get what you want. But yeah, you got to kind of look for that when you're picking those up.
I found it really weird, and we can talk about mystery boxes now, I guess, because Black Friday, almost every big baller mystery box was blind box, not a single photo from everyone. From
Spastic did that, Plastic Empire did that, Smy did that, which it's kind of weird. It was a weird year, and
they didn't sell out. They would have sold out right away if they showed what hits they had, and people were excited for them.
I always look at it this way: if a mystery box company or any company puts out a box, or any collector, any content creator, anybody puts out a box in the community, if you are putting it blind, it's either one of two reasons. Either one, you truly want everybody to be surprised, or number two, you're being a little shady, and what you have to offer isn't really the best, and you don't think it'll sell out based on the pictures. So that's why you call it blind, and everybody buys it anyway. Now, did anybody in the chat, buy any of these blind mystery boxes? If you guys did and you don't want to say, it's okay. Or
I mean, I did. I can say I did.
Yeah,
I didn't. I think some of these companies were asking if I'm going to pay over $1,000. Actually, if I'm going to pay, I think $100 is my cutoff. If I'm going to pay $100 or over $100, $101 and up, if I'm going to pay that, I'm not getting a blind box. I need to know at least one of the top hits. I need to know at least what is at stake here.
Yeah. You know? I mean, unless the run is like less than 15 boxes, and they at least they show the top hit or the top 3 hits, the boxes are less than 15 boxes, I will go up to about $100. After that, no, there's no way. I mean, you know, in saying that, I should put a little caveat. There's only one company that I've done that with is really Nerdy Newt, because box after box, I've been happy with what I've seen some of the polls that I got were almost better than the top 3.
I highly endorse Nerdy Newt all day long. I would buy a blind box from them, but it's because we've had years of experience with them, you know, so we have a lot to go off of.
I would say too, like I bought a Spastic, the 333 box, I think. Collectible Cord got one too. Like, that company I trust, and I know that they're going to put the value in it. Now, will I get something I want? It's hard to say. Like, I couldn't say it. I went after it because I went with it, but it was like, that was like, I wouldn't have went any more than that. Like that was, and that's because, I've known Curtis for a while, and then what they do and Spastic and things like that. And I know the boxes they're going to put together, and they're not going to throw a bunch of comments, a bunch of whatever pops. And it was limited to 4 pops. So I was like, well, the value has to be there, 4 pops, and you're getting $330.
I'll be curious, because I was looking at that. Spastic is a good company. We've gotten stuff from them before, but like I just needed more. I think
I know. I was very disappointed though. I almost wanted to call out, like, why are you guys putting out boxes like this and not showing? Like, get people excited.
if
Like,
you have,
you'll sell out
if
in a
like,
second.
what's the saying? If you've got it, flaunt it. Like if you've got good stuff, show it off. Everybody wants to see the grails, even if people aren't going to buy the mystery box. They want to cruise by the photo. They want to check them out. That's why they come to a lot of YouTube channels, right? They want to see the stuff getting pulled and out in the community.
I mean, honestly, guys, it makes a big difference. Like if you go back, not even maybe whatever, maybe it was 8 months ago. My World would basically every week they do a drop. They would show pretty much everything that was in that run. They would sell out within minutes. They were selling out within minutes for a long time. Now their mystery box that they sold over the weekend, 2 of them sat all the way through the weekend.
Well,
I mean, it tells you something. You know, maybe their business is not mystery boxes. You know, maybe it's not important to them. Which, you know, if that's their business, that's their business. But you know, I think it does make a big difference. And maybe they don't want to put the. I just think they don't want to put the time into their mystery boxes.
I just think a lot of collectors see what, you know, they collect with their eyes. You know, and including myself, I want to see it. That's why I watch a lot of content. Like I want to see people getting the big stuff. For a perfect example, Toy USA, one of the most transparent companies out there. I think you can't be more transparent than Toy USA because they take pictures of their mystery boxes, at least of all the high roller ones, and they show you every single box combination that you can get. And I know like Jay did a great video on all those mystery boxes that he bought. He broke down all the pictures. That was awesome. But Toy USA a couple weeks ago, they put out that $750 box with the 24-piece Freddy Funko as the top hit. And then a week and a half later, you see grown kids pulling it. Like I got so excited for them because I saw that box. I was like, oh man, I wish I could grab one, but not this time. Next box, whatever. And then I start searching on YouTube. I'm like, oh, this person got one. That person got one. I saw, I just watched it today, actually. The Luau Andrew got one. It was really exciting because like I feel like I'm almost participating in that run by watching all these people open the boxes. And I get so excited when I see the people pull the top hits, you know?
Yeah. So. Well, and I think one of the things that, you know, we've seen now, I have seen some great surprises from past Black Friday mystery boxes. I think a great example was, and they didn't even do a big one or anything this year, is Fugitive Toys. I think did one where they dropped some like super heat before, like things you haven't seen forever. And everyone got the same box practically, but it was like they had like whatever 10 boxes of like $1,200 boxes. Everything was worth like $1,700 in the boxes. So they had like they saved it and collected it. I think who was it? Spastic last year or no? Yeah, Spastic had it where they had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle SpongeBob set.
Yeah,
and I remember a lot of people getting that in their box that year, and they didn't show it. All of them were still in the wrapper. Like they were freshly sealed, like never used before. And it was like over $1,000, you know, those kind of things. Oh, Fugitive had $1,000.
Fugitive had $1,000 box.
They didn't even put it out there though. Like
Jay, was it blind? Did they have top hits? I'm curious about that.
It was probably blind with theirs.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just remember seeing
I feel like, you know, everybody collects, everybody's got a budget. I mean, if you don't have a budget, more power to you. That's awesome. But we have a budget. I know a lot of people that we talk to in the community have a budget. And I think having a budget is really important. But with that budget comes patience. And you just got to know, like, all right, this is a good box to get. This is not a good box to get. You know, you just have to be very particular with your money. And I'm all for that. And I was really, really disappointed with Black Friday this year. I was expecting, I had a little bit of cash. And I was expecting to spend it, and I spent $100. I bought a Smile World box, and that was it.
John, same here. You know, and one thing, you know, honestly, for me, just a little whatever. For mystery boxes, honestly, the top hits make a difference. But I'm honestly looking at the mid-range ones because chances are, especially with our, you know, we're not pulling the top grails 98% of the time. You know what I mean? So I'm always looking at what that next tier is. I want to see where that next tier is at. Is the next tier brand new pops that are just high in value right now, it's fine if it's a very low run. You take a 1 in 10, 1 in 15 chance at 1, 2, or 3 of the grails. But I'm always looking at that second tier for the most part when I'm judging.
And I think that's really smart because you set your expectations accordingly. And then if you do happen to pull something on the bigger end or a grail or the top hit or whatever, it's just that much more exciting because you weren't expecting it.
Yeah. So. And I think also, like, you look at them, and if you have 80% of those pops, you're probably not going to go after it unless it has something you've been dying to have forever, and it's a low chance of getting it. Like, it's a $60 run, and there's one thing in there that you really have wanted for a while, you might go after it. But if there's like several good hits, I would be happy with, like the mid-range stuff like you're talking about, and that, then I'd be like, it's a no-brainer. It's an easy call,
Yeah.
I just think you have to be strategic about Josh, you've always said it, those $60 to $150 boxes, that's your sweet spot.
Especially
Jeff,
with four pops, or less.
Jeff said he bought a $60 scavenger hunt box and hit a $620 grail. I mean, that's insane.
I would assume.
I'm Toy USA, I'm guessing.
Toy USA. I mean, that is one nice, they're tough to hit because usually they have a little bit of a higher run on their boxes, but they've always got a great mix of pops. It's usually not stuff with brand new stuff.
No. They're fun to open.
Big payoff every once in a while.
Well, one of the things about Toy USA that is different from other companies is they're not buying large shipments of new pops from Funko. No. They're solely going off of collections and whatever happens to come their way. And it's a lot of work. Like,
they hustle. They hustle
a lot, and I give them a lot of credit. Like,
I respect what they do for sure.
We do like 0.5% of what they do. I mean, if we work our butts off, and obviously we have jobs in the channel and life and everything, we can usually process one collection a week. And if we don't process that one collection, what I mean by process is like unpack it, price it out, look at condition, sort it, put it on the shelves where it needs to go. If we don't do that, you can get behind so quick. The collections just, rack up. So Toy USA is awesome because I can't stand it. It's so disappointing when you open a mystery box and you get brand new pops. As everybody in the chat probably knows, it's so defeating because, like, what's the point of buying a mystery box, in my opinion, if I could just go to the store and buy the 3 or 4 pops right off the shelf? Like,
and especially when it's like leftover. It's pops that, like, it's a $60 box and it's $60 guaranteed, and every pop you get is something that you could literally buy off the shelf. So,
or, I mean, worse if it's an inflated price, and
that's the thing. Like, so there's been a lot of talk about that, and like some people have said, like, oh, how do you price a pop or anything? You got to wait at least 3 months. You got it when a pop comes out. You have to give it at least 90 days for it to come up with a stable price for it. Some pops, they come out, they spike really high because they're a con pop or they're a hot exclusive. Most of them come down. There's only a few that really go up and then keep going up. Some of them come out low. They stay low for a while, and then all of a sudden, there's this like huge popularity. So that's why I say no matter what the pop is, you have to give it 90 days. The only pop that is really like betrayed me on that theory is the holographic Obi-Wan Kenobi. That is the only pop that I have been like, I thought, because it was 3,000 pieces, and maybe you guys have heard me say this already, but I thought it was going to level out. I saw it like $150, $200, $300, and I was like, nope, I'm going to give it the 90 days, and then I'm going to go after it. Well, now it's $1,000 pop. And
John, right there is why people do have FOMO. And they do what they, it's why I almost spent $200 on a Play-Doh guy tonight.
Great example.
I get the FOMO, but, with those rare exceptions.
No, you're 100%. I agree with you.
I think the rare exception for me was the New York Comic Con Freddy Funko Chase Soda. Like, that was one that I was like, I'm not willing to pay $400 or $500 for a chase out of the gate. Like, I wait a little bit, and it's still, and I got some people that offered like, hey, you want it for like $450, $500. I'm like, $450, $500. I don't know. Now what is it?
Yeah, it's like
I paid $450.
The Chase Shira has haunted many of my nights.
Yeah, the Chase Freddy.
I could have had that for 150.
It's something stupid. It's like 16 or 1700.
Yeah, it's just one of those like.
But you can't find it. You really can't find it. Like,
no. Someone did have it in a mystery box recently, though.
So Michael said, except if it's Epic Collectibles. Epic Collectibles is the rare exception, just because they get a lot of great exclusives, and they have a lot of exclusives from overseas. And generally, a lot of the overseas exclusives are, for whatever reason, popular characters or popular lines that people want, like anime, Star Wars, whatever. But I do understand people get disappointed when they see like the special edition General Grievous or the special edition Ahsoka, like.
But they still have their value there, and
they still have their value.
But you have to be careful because they are getting a lot of special edition exclusive right now that they're selling on their site, and those things are coming out in the States very soon. They just haven't got here. So just be careful on overpaying for something just because you want it right this second, because it could come out in a week.
You wonder how this special edition stuff is going to pan out over the next year or so as things start to get back to, a little bit more normal as far as shipping goes and that kind of thing.
I think a lot of people don't like the special edition sticker. It's not my favorite.
I hate it.
And I think a lot of people would rather pay for the actual exclusive. So they're okay paying that higher price for the other older pop,
You know what? I want the tiny. Have you seen a couple of them that have the tiny special edition? Yeah. I want that to be the normal. Like that would be cool, because I think the problem is the special edition sticker is so big. It's kind of like what the GameStop sticker is starting to get too. It's like such a big sticker. It's taking up more and more room.
Yeah, I'm a complete weirdo when it comes to stickers. When I look at my wall of pops, I want to see Target, Walgreens, Walmart. I want to see all those different colors. Listen, guys, I'm weird. I don't weird. I don't want to see a wall of special edition.
That's really, that's pretty common. Everybody is attracted to the sticker.
Yeah,
but the same. Daddy Stark is absolutely correct. You don't mind getting the special edition sticker because it's the same exact pop, same exact mold. There's nothing different about it. But
I'm looking around and I don't see anything I have out for display with a special edition sticker. That's the funny part. Like, I'm looking at all my displayed pops, like all kinds of different stuff, and I don't see it out here because, generally I'm getting it here in the States somehow. Like there's very few that I have not ever got in the States that only could get the special edition sticker.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I like the pop culture sticker though.
That's a cool
pop
sticker.
Culture is a cool sticker.
That one's awesome.
Yeah, I don't mind mixing that in every once in a while.
I haven't ordered from them forever.
You're not a snob, Jay.
Jay, if you are, so am I.
You're normal.
No, I
what?
think that's the only bad.
Let's keep saying this because if Jim was here right now, you know what he'd be calling us. So let's just savor in that we enjoy the stickers.
I think if you're an out-of-box collector, though, like if you like to take all your figures out and display them, it won't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, go for.
I think it's when you have them all lined up and have all these special edition stickers, then it kind of like.
And honestly, this is what collecting is all about. We all value things that are different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're willing to pay a premium. Other people are willing they just want the figure, which I totally get that. If one is $50 cheaper, I probably would be okay. The special edition would start to look a little bit better to me at that point.
Like if they made the special edition sticker really cool, then people might be more even hyped about it. I'm surprised they haven't made it. Like I'll show you. I really like the new Winnie the Pooh soda. So the sticker, the Hot Topic exclusive sticker.
Right.
If they made something special like that, like just about this size, and put it on pops and said, special edition or whatever.
Maybe do a sticker that is not as easy.
Simple, nice, not too big, and threw it on pops. People would love that.
Yeah.
So Steve asks, when does the Two-Face go on sale? I don't remember what
they were saying.
Was it tomorrow or? Thank you, Matt.
They were saying there's a possibility it could go on sale tomorrow. I think that it sounded like those were going to be delayed, but there was a possibility that because I think the LA Comic Con are exclusive to Hot Topic, if I'm right.
Yeah.
And I think maybe it was Diz Tracker said that there was a possibility they would come out tomorrow.
It says in-store online release to be determined. Hot Topic booth tomorrow.
Okay, that's what I read then.
Gotcha.
The Doppelganger Spider-Man Funko. That's what it's called.
Doppelganger. Yep, that's what it was. So now, what was I gonna say? Oh, so getting back to normal next year. Have they said anything? Like, are we having normal Emerald City Comic Con and then San Diego Comic Con and New York Comic Con? Like, they come out and
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah,
if they're going to these things already, like.
Yeah,
no, I just mean like the normal, because right now it's kind of like
it's Emerald City Comic Con, but it's light because they had to reschedule and move.
Right. So, like, are we having the official con in early March, like normal, or what are we doing?
I don't think that they were with Emerald City. Emerald City got moved from, because it's usually springtime. They moved it to now, so they're not going to be doing that again in spring, from what I understand. So I don't think we'll have another con now until Till SDCC, right?
So that's a pretty long drought.
It's a huge gap.
Well, we have WonderCon,
but they could WonderCon. WonderCon. I wonder if they'll have some other stuff. Will they do other weird special things? Like, because you think about the New York City Comic Con, like, why didn't they go? Is it because of everything, or is it because they didn't have stuff in and ready to go for it?
Might have been both. There was still a little uncertainty, I think there's always going to be a level of uncertainty now with the world until everything just clears up officially.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. Are we going to get to that point? So I think at some point somebody's just going to have to say, listen, this is the new normal. We're going to have to operate however we're going to operate, and I don't think they're going to do away with cons. I think
can't. There's so much money in cons.
Listen, if people are going to stadiums and that kind of thing, and they're packed full of stadiums, I don't see what the difference is at cons anymore. I
was just talking to somebody about that at work, because we have to wear masks in all of our offices and everything, and like we're in like a meeting with like 4 people. We're all wearing a mask, but there's like highlights of a soccer game on the TV, and there's thousands of people. I don't want to get too much into COVID, but I definitely think
it's a very tough thing to navigate. But I think we're all going to have to realize that there's going to be just a new normal that people are going to have to be comfortable with. That go to these, and there's going to be people that are going to just keep staying away from them, which I understand. But I think they should be, by next year, they should be able to start getting back to that, whatever that new normal is going to be. Because I don't think collecting is going away. I don't think, it's not just.
They've already had several of those events. Like several bigger cons, not the big cons, but decent sized local cons. They've had all over in the last couple months,
Yeah, which is good. It's really cool. Like, obviously, we want to go to cons at some point and see everybody and meet everybody again. Like, it's definitely it's cool to see. Like, I see on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, people going to stuff. So it's very positive and enlightening for the future. So
it's moving in the right direction. We'll see how this next. Yeah, because everything's screwed up as far as I think the shipping delays is really what's affecting things more than anything at this point. With them, I think what you said, John, I think it is a combination of the both. I mean, there's a reason they didn't release all this stuff, and I don't think it's because they were trying to spread it out to. And maybe they were. I mean, maybe they were. Maybe it's all calculated, and we're just, whatever. Yeah. But I don't think they wanted to put another sticker on all these pops.
No, the Festival of Fun when they already have the New York Comic Con shared sticker on them. So
I have a feeling NYCC was supposed to be a big deal. Now, what was supposed to be for ECCC? Are we going to see that later on this year? Is that going to be SDCC this year? It's I'm excited, and we'll see what ends up happening.
At the end of the day, I honestly don't care what stickers on the front. Just make some cool pops. Just give us some good exclusives. Like, give us some stuff give us some new characters. Give us some new molds. Like, throw a couple limited pieces in there. Get people excited.
I'm gonna start printing my own little stickers and go to Target and throw them all on next
Hey,
to
you
Target.
might as well.
stickers.
Walmart does it. They just put them on all of them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do the Target one's there, and I'll throw my Professor Josh
Yeah.
sticker on there.
So,
10% off.
CFO sticker.
I'm
I have 3 stickers.
actually excited. I mean, it's not a con, but do you guys know Heroes Hideout?
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're actually opening up a store at our local mall tomorrow. So if anybody's in the Massachusetts area, we're going to be stopping by the store tomorrow. So I don't know if anybody in the chat is, but we'd love to say hi to you. You know, take
Get
a
an
picture.
autograph from John.
I think more people want
I
an autograph
would
from
get Joanna's
Joanna.
autograph first, but
Yeah,
John's
no.
good too.
My autograph is free with Joanna's $50 autograph. So, but yeah, no. If anybody's in the area and wants to come, you know, say hi, we'd love to come. You know, we'd love to see you guys. So
definitely.
Yeah.
So guys, you guys want to open some? Listen, I'm gonna let the chat pick because I have a Gem Pops mystery box, a $65, or I have a $60 Spastic mystery box. So
are we doing this? Are we holding off on the SMI boxes? Is that what we're doing?
The SMI box, you know what? The SMI box, I got to double check, guys. I don't know. I either did not get it in yet because I don't have the one you guys got.
The Double Trouble one? The 2 pops, 2 sodas?
I don't think I have the I could double. Did we
Jim
want to
has it, I know. So if we want to wait on that,
we can wait on that one, and we could just, if you have some soda, we can all just open something different tonight, and then we could save the whatchamacallit.
To be honest, I don't have much. The shipping delays, and there hasn't been a lot of mystery box drops, so I don't
You have
have
soda?
Do you want to watch? You can watch. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess I could just watch.
You want to cheer?
Go Vince.
Thank you. You know what? Maybe that'll turn it all around. So, guys, what Gem Pop? Okay, so I see Gem Pops. Do we see anything for Spastic, or are we going with because you know what? I'll just go with Adam and we'll just go Gem Pops. I see 2 Gem Pops. Well, I mean, I have Gem Pops right here. So if you guys want Gem Pops, that's easier for me. I don't have to get up and go in the other room then.
Yeah, go grab Gem Pops.
Okay, John, you can just blame it on. We can just all blame it on Jim. I mean, he's the one that screwed.
I was ready. I got the box. I was ready. It's here. It's ready to go. Yeah,
it's Jim's fault. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's definitely 100% Jim's fault. We didn't approve Jim. Jim was not approved to miss tonight's PFO.
Yeah.
By the way,
he doesn't have his PTO for PFO.
Yeah, exactly.
No, exactly. Okay, so I'll open that. You want to open one too, Josh? Do you have one?
I can go get a box instead of sodas. I can do that.
You can let's do whatever.
What do you guys want? You want a mystery box or you guys want sodas from me? I got either way.
I mean,
mystery
Josh,
box or sodas? We'll take a vote in the chat. Vote.
Hey, Rob, thank you so much for coming out tonight.
Thanks,
I hope
Rob.
you have a good night. And I hope Maria.
Does anybody want to see Josh open a box or a sodas? Sodas.
Box sodas. I got sodas.
Sodas, mystery box.
Mystery box. Okay, we're tied. No, actually, it's 2-1. No, it's 2-2.
Sodas.
Hey, sodas. Wow. Now, did your chat just like jump for you guys?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now I lost count because
both box and soda.
I said both.
Well, how about this? I'll open if I don't get any chases.
Yes.
Then I'll open a box. How about that?
There you go.
If I don't get any chases,
so Be the One You Love is asking, did any channel win the Martin Pops tournament?
You know what? I got to double check on that too. You know, I have to double check on boxes because I don't believe that we got our next round of boxes in yet.
I haven't got I ordered a box from him a little while ago and I haven't got it yet. So I don't know if there's delays with the holidays or.
Yeah, I honestly, I got to double check too because I believe that we are taking on Poppin' Missouri in the next round.
Oh, nice.
So, okay, I will. Well, I'll get started then.
Yeah.
This was box number 80. This was the $65 run, and I think was this the last run of the year? Was it that? I don't know.
No, I think the $100 box was the last.
Was that a $100 box? The last one?
Yeah,
the one we opened.
The one we opened. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bummer that he has no more boxes for the rest of the year.
Well, I got 4 no protectors, guys. So you know what? If you're looking to see a Grail, tune out right now. I mean, unless there's just not protectors. Okay.
Hey, thank you, Anna. I appreciate that.
Let's see if I can wiggle this guy out. I'm trying not to look.
Oh, that's sticky. It's how sticky that stuff is. That bubble wrap can be sticky. He has like the sticky bubble wrap.
Yeah, this. Okay.
Yeah, the Daily Bugle, man. And John, I'm jealous, man, when you had that. How it's
It's
cool
a,
set.
It's a beautiful set. I know everybody in here doesn't collect Lego or build Lego, but I love that
Legos.
set.
It's a great set. Ooh.
Is that actually a Walmart exclusive, or is this just one of those?
I doubt it. It can't be.
I don't think it's. I don't think that they had a Walmart exclusive.
Please tell me you have a box full of those. Like that's. You have
I hope I got the whole set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not a great start.
It's a $60 box, right, or something?
60 or 65.
All right.
Hey, $14 though.
Oh, nice. Michael just picked up the Home Alone set.
All right, for you guys, it's my last one I have from International.
Oh wow, that's a big one.
Ooh, bingo.
My last one, and I have not pulled the chase, so this will determine.
Pop and Pop. We did not get the Home Alone Lego set yet.
It's sold out.
Yeah, it's sold out. We just bought a bunch of sets. So honestly, we have a lot of videos to do. So.
And I think the Home Alone set will be around for a while, restock after near the holidays or
I was actually really happy. Like our video only got a few hundred views, but there was a lot of like very intense comments. Like people were like, "Oh, should I get this set? Should I get that set? How many pieces or how long did it take it to build that?" I was like, "All right, let's go.
Cool.
Get the Lego talk going."
Lego's no joke.
Yeah.
All right. I'll open it up here. Let's see what we got.
No, I didn't get the AT-AT yet. I'm saving up all my pennies after the wedding.
Yeah.
Thanks, Anna. My goodness, I can believe the AT-AT sold out. A lot of people wanted that one. Is that flocked? That looks flocked.
Oh,
that's the chase.
Flockness.
It's flocked.
Dude, congrats.
Yeah, you're not opening the mystery box.
Boom.
Yes. Nice.
1 of 750.
What a pull.
Wow.
Ooh. My last one, too. This is my last one I had from Funko Europe.
Man, that's great. Okay, well, hopefully I pull another luchador so I can really top that chase.
I know. With the Walmart sticker, too.
Dude, that's awesome.
Okay. There's a sticker on this one. I can feel it. I would say Hot Topic.
A-Team said no mystery box for Josh tonight.
No.
Okay, I'm going to call this a Hot Topic exclusive by the feel and pop number 2. Harley Quinn with Booby Trap Battle. Where'd my little sticker go?
PPG says $100 for flocked bingo. Congrats.
Nice.
Man, nice.
I mean, he is a pretty rare one. This is the international one, so I don't know if he's more rare.
Yeah, but Vince, you'd be surprised. Some of those Harley Quinns.
I was just going to say the Birds of Prey pops. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't, because we got another one. We just pulled one not too long ago that I was surprised on the price.
Pop and Bob says use the AT-AT as a wedding cake topper. I don't know if you guys have seen the size of the AT-AT, but the cake would be the topper.
Like, the cake could fit underneath.
That thing could eat a small cake. It is huge, and I really, really, really want it.
All right.
Hey, Jess, how are you going to top it bingo?
Baxter or Godzilla?
You can't. I would honestly tap out for the night. That's just an amazing chase.
Baxter or Godzilla, folks, in the chat. Chat it up. Godzilla, Baxter. Which one?
Did you guys see Birds of Prey? I am a hardcore DC guy, but
I did. I liked it. It was fun.
You liked it?
I thought it was okay.
It was fun. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like all the Suicide Squad kind of stuff. Like kind of similar.
Yeah, the skinny
It's fun.
little people. I mean,
But-
I don't know. It's really, I don't know.
Godzilla,
okay.
Godzilla. A lot of Zillas.
Zillas.
I'm gonna go
I've
for
been
the Zilla.
enjoying Hawkeye. I don't know if you guys been keeping up with Hawkeye.
I've only
have
seen
not.
these 2 episodes, but I enjoyed both of them immensely.
Oh, definitely the third episode. If the third
That's
episode,
what I
you
heard.
guys know what I'm talking about. There's a certain hand. There's a certain hand that
Is it a
I
big
know
hand?
Joanna and I went nuts. So
Now,
what'd you say, Vince?
Was it a big hand?
It's a big hand. So Vince, just no spoilers, please.
I'm
'Cause
not
when
going
you
to say anything.
When you see
I
that
haven't seen
moment, when you see that moment and you hear the voice, you're gonna be like, wait a second. Wait a second. It's killer.
Okay.
You gotta
Now,
watch it.
yes, I'm on.
now I will say, do you know the Tracksuit Mafia in there, right?
Of course.
Guys,
Did you purposely cut out the voice?
Yeah,
Did you?
cut out. Did Marvel just
The
cut
voice
your
cut out.
microphone?
I'm like, did Josh plan that?
Yeah.
What did
No,
you say?
the one of the guys, his name's Carlos. He actually was on The Walking Dead for a while too, but he lives here in Orlando. I went to high school with him.
Oh,
And,
really?
Yeah, he was on yearbook with me in that. He was when I was editor, and he was like a photographer and stuff. But yeah, he's done quite a few like TVs and movies and stuff like that. But yeah, he's been posting like crazy with the Tracksuit Mafia. Like he got to go out to the Hawkeye premiere.
Nice.
He had a new suit, going out. Like he's been really excited about it. Like being able to post stuff about it and that now. So
That's awesome.
yeah, let's see if I can find them for you. I'll share.
Yeah, I'm so excited for Spider-Man.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. It's gonna be insane. 2 weeks.
Let's see. So yeah, he's where was he? He was hanging out with the whole cast. But that's him out there.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, but he got like now you got to hang out with the whole cast there. The premiere.
I want to hang out with a cast of something.
Yeah, I want to go
I
hang
know.
out with Jeremy.
Did you
Renner.
guys get like famous so I can hang out with you guys?
We're PFO famous. Come on,
Yeah.
come on, Vince.
Hey, you know
All
what?
right.
If these 100 people here, if we could meet somewhere, I would love to meet everybody.
Yeah.
I
Hang
would hang
out,
out with everybody here.
walk the red carpet, everything.
Sure.
I mean, it's just because the place had a red carpet we walked on. But
Oh, Velvet, you just asked me what Joanna just texted me. Is John more excited for Spider-Man than his wedding? I am.
Yeah, I didn't. You know what? His wedding's coming before Spider-Man comes out, and I didn't hear him say, "Man, I can't wait for that wedding."
I am so excited for Spider-Man, guys. You have no idea. Because when I'm seeing Spider-Man, I'm going to be seeing it with my wife. That is why I'm excited.
yeah.
Oh, John, nice.
Yeah,
You
there
got
go.
I
that.
thought you got me tickets, John. Not. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a veteran move right there, my friend.
All right. Well, the blue.
I spent a lot of time in a ditch, so got to dig my way out.
What a great soda, though. I just
It's a
opened
cool
one the other
soda.
day and seen it in person. What an awesome soda this one is.
I'm trying to save that.
It's a beast of a soda.
Okay, so pop number 3. So far, we're at 2033.
You got a Marvel pop and a DC pop.
This is going to be a round sticker.
Special edition.
One of my favorite stickers, I would say. I would say this is a Walgreens
Oh, Walgreens.
or a Funko Shop because it's a bigger
Okay.
round.
Oh,
Craven.
Raven. You
You
know
know
what?
what?
If
You know
you're
what's
gonna
funny
go
about
up-
Craven? I don't know if I ever picked up Craven.
Craven's cool one. I remember him coming out.
Yeah, I remember him being in every one that I ever found at Walgreens was completely smashed because Craven sat in there for a long time.
So I remember just after the holidays, all the clearance stuff started go, and I found out those were on clearance, 90% off. So I went
Wow.
scouring like 10 Walgreens to find any of those Marvel, like the Spider-Man ones. So all the ones that like the Kraven and Sandman and all those. So I remember I bought so many of those because I got them for like $1.50 or something like that. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, the 80th year is really my big Marvel thing.
Well, those are cool because they have the comic book art on the back.
Yeah, the first run that they had, like this one is part of like the first run of the 80th year before they started doing the comic book stuff on the back. I really like the comic book ones. But
will they have Kraven, in a future movie? You think?
I'm surprised he hasn't shown up. Well, you know what?
They're doing a Kraven solo movie.
A Kraven solo movie?
Yeah, with Aaron Taylor Johnson, the guy who played Quicksilver in the MCU. So it's kind of weird. It's going to be set in the Sony universe, but now the Sony universe is crossing over with the MCU. So I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah.
And then there was so much Sony ones.
Sony just wants to make the money off of Disney. Come on.
Yeah. But there was so much confusion this week because there was a leak and it said that from Sony that they were going to be making 3 more Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. And then Disney came out the next day and they said, no, that's not true. This is the last Tom Holland solo Spider-Man movie they're going to be making. I think Disney just came out and said that because there's probably nothing. There's no hardcore scripts or anything. And they want everybody to go see this movie anyway. So my thought is if they are getting everybody thinking that this is the last Tom Holland solo Spider-Man movie, well, everybody's going to go see it. I mean, everybody's going to go see it regardless, but there maybe more people will go see it.
This is definitely the Marvel movie people have been waiting for the last.
Tom Holland is only 25 years old or 26 or however old he is. He's still very young. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's his last stunt as Spider-Man. And then he came out and he said that if he was playing Spider-Man at 30 years old, that there was something wrong. But no, I think that we still have some Tom Holland Spider-Man left to see.
Spider-Man does need to age. Eventually.
Yeah, and Spider-Man ages in the comics. Like you see him go through college, you see him as a young adult, and then you see him married and divorced and in all these love triangles. Like there's so much stuff that happens to Peter besides high school, and I won't go into it because I know a lot of people don't want to hear me talk nerd stuff. But I'm excited. I hope they're building on the universe, and I hope they just keep building on it.
John, I think you're on the wrong live stream if you don't want to talk nerd stuff.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Why is this that I have a Iron Man that's like bigger than half? Well, he weighs a lot too, and not a bobblehead, guys.
That's like half of Luca.
Yeah, pretty much. Probably weighs about half as much as he does too.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if we get some glow chase now. I have pulled the glow chase recently with this. What the pop? I went on their soda battle the other night last week. Last Tuesday? Last week? Before Thanksgiving. And I pulled 4 out of like 9 chases on there.
Man.
Nerd speak is spoken here. Very nice. That's true, 18. We are definitely neck deep in nerd stuff.
Yeah. That ship has sailed.
Alright. See if we can get another chase here. Get some green glow. Green glow, maybe? Green glow? No green glow.
Good soda though.
Cool soda. I actually like this almost a little better.
Yeah.
This is what I remember Baxter Stockman looking like.
Yep. Okay. Last one, guys. Pop number 4. No protector. I'm looking at it's probably like another $15 to $20 pop is what I would guess. Which it should come above value if that
All right.
is the
You
case.
feel any stickers?
Sticker. What sticker is this? I'd say Hot Topic again.
Hot Topic.
Small and rectangular.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
That's
you know
cool.
what, Steve?
You guys have that one?
We may need this one.
If you don't have that one, that's a cool one to have.
This is a cool pop. I'm not 100% if we have it or not because we got a pop the other day that it was for sure that we didn't have and we had it. So
I know. I saw it on your auction. I was like, I thought you guys didn't have that one.
No, yeah, I know. We pulled the pop. Me and Luca run upstairs. We're so happy to show Gabby. She's like, "Oh, that's cool, Dad. I have it already." I'm like, "Oh,
oh sorry.
I was waiting for this big payoff with a big smile on the face, and no smile. No. We have that one.
We have it.
So this is actually a cool pop. Only $10, but
really, it's only $10.
Which I'm surprised, and I would say that is probably my favorite.
That's a weird. That's weird for that to be only $10.
That is a weird one
because it's exclusive and it's Stranger Things, and it hasn't been around for a while. Like I haven't seen that pop in forever.
No, and it's 2018 too. That is surprising.
Says 31.
Does it say that?
Anna says 31. Steve with bandana.
And I'm going with your. Hey, I don't mind if something got mismarked and it worked out into my favor.
How do I say that? Seems $10.
It does
low.
seem $642. I actually like this. I believe they have the vinyl with this one.
Yeah. Maybe you saw the vinyl and thought it was the price.
Yeah, maybe the vinyl's.
Yeah, pop and pops. I agree with you. When season 4 comes out, I'm sure a lot of the pops are going to see a surge in price. So
that's what I finished my Freddy's.
I was just about to say that I only have
finished it.
I only have one of the Stranger Things Freddy's, unfortunately.
I couldn't believe what I found, though. I lucked out. I bought one, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to search for these. And then someone posted they're selling all 4 as a set. I was like, I'm just doing that. Like, one buyer, one set, like, everything all together. You know, they took good care of them, you know, that kind of thing as a set. Like, I'm buying in a set, and then I sold my other one that I bought.
Yeah, I was trying to get all the Freddy's before Stranger Things, but it's okay. I like, if anybody knows me, like I actually enjoy collecting things one at a time instead of like getting the whole set at once, because I feel like when you get one at a time, you work up for it, you save up or you hunt it, whatever, or you pull it from a mystery box, and I feel like you get to enjoy that piece and you remember each step of the journey. Although it is great if you can get a whole set of
or save when you can buy a whole set and save money.
You'll definitely save money most of the time, and then you could just knock out the whole set. But throughout most of my collecting career, like getting something one at a time, I don't know, it just feels good. It's cool. And then when you finally do complete the set, it's like wow, that's like a lot of work, you know.
But you know, one thing I do like is like when you buy a set from someone, I think they know that you appreciate buying the set. You're not just buying it to sell it or whatever. You know, you're buying it because you appreciate it too, and you've been looking for it. And sometimes it is. I already have one, but if I can buy 3 for the price of 4, you know, for three of them for the price that you get 4 of them.
Oh yeah, like absolutely, Patty. I agree 100%. So the Freddy Fluxes. So I have 3 out of the 4 Freddy Fluxes, and I bought all 3 from the same collector. And I've actually been looking for that one. And the one, they've all gone up since I bought them.
And one gone up a lot.
Freddy Flux that I'm missing is worth more than what I paid for the other 3. So I wish, sadly, the person didn't have all 4. They only had 3 of the 4. And then they actually gave up. They were like, yeah, I can't find the 4th one. I gave up. So.
Sully. So we have 2 flock chases and 1 PFO.
2 flock chases would be awesome. What? Oh no, Fred Sanford. They have a Fred Sanford. Huh? Sanford and Son.
I feel like I did see that before.
Yeah. They have a Sanford and Son pop. There's 2 of them.
Fred and his son.
Yeah.
Tap. No. Oh my god.
The flockness.
Double flockness? Are you
Double flockness?
Yes, can you pick some sodas out for me and please send me a few?
Only the flockness. Only the flockness.
Oh my god. This is fun. I could just watch this all day.
I could too.
I can't open. There's no point in opening anything because I don't know.
Oh, I'm so excited about this.
That's awesome.
All right. So the first time we opened this, I got them in early, like from I think I got them in from like Pop and Sons or something pretty quick. So I was like, I'm gonna do a case break, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait for my singles to come from Hot Topic or like wherever all these places I ordered from. I don't want to do a case because I would rather have fun with it and do a game and use it for whatnot. And I was like, I'll wait. So we open this, and of course we get someone, we get the chase for them. We're like, oh, this is so great, but it's not ours. We got to send it away.
That's awesome. That is
I'm
actually
happy.
Awesome.
Shannon will be happy seeing this one.
God, I hope I pull one.
Man,
I'm not feeling. We've not had good luck lately. But let me ask you guys a question here. I'm going to ask the question, and then I'm going to tell you what this was. If you get the okay, because we moved a lot of stuff around here, and I want to show something else off. But so if you get a chase, but you don't get the pog, does it count? I would say that because let me tell you why. Here, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to lay this scenario out. I don't know if you guys seen our video actually from the other day. If you haven't, I'm ruining the surprise, but you could still watch it anyway. But we actually pulled those 2 Jollibees. So the 2 Jollibees, I'm pulling the one out. We're putting it in the case. I'm like, this one feels different. We've got a chase figure, even though we both the common pog. So I have the chase now and the common, but I don't have the chase pog, which is a bummer. But I guess I don't care. I guess I'm going to call it a chase because I mean it's the chase figure. I mean it glows. It's But on the flip side, when that happened, I'm like, you know what? I get it because my wife was rearranging the horror stuff, so we got the werewolves, and we got a chase on that. There's no glow, so I have a chase werewolf pog, and I've got no chase figures. So
you can't tell the difference on those, like feeling them or anything.
That's why trust me. I took that in a very dark room, and I'm glad that I did because when I was crying, nobody could see the tears on my face because it was a big bummer to find out that I thought I had the chase, but I do not have the chase. But I do have a chase pog.
I would much rather have the chase figure all day.
Same here. I mean, displaying it, it kind of sucks with the glow in the dark because you can't. They look identical. Even the Jollibees, they're identical. Yeah. But for all intents and purposes, we've got the chase. We got the chase. It was actually a perfect pull. And then also, I wanted to show this off real quick because I found this the other day, and I thought this was kind of cool because I think we just came up on about 1 year, right, up for PFO. I don't even know if did we say something about it? I don't know if we ever said anything about it.
Yeah, it was beginning of October, right, or middle of October.
So I came across this pop right here, and John, I don't know if you remember this pop because I found the letter. This was from you. Before we started, this was actually, you sent me this before we started. This is actually right after I remember me and you had chatted for a little bit. We actually talked about hockey a little bit before this was way before the PFO thing at all, but you had sent that and I thought it was cool because I tried to keep some of the notes in with the pops just for exactly this reason. So it's kind of a cool way to do it. But I came across that the other day when we were moving a bunch of stuff around. I just thought that was kind of cool. I won't read the note. I won't read the
don't read it. I'm sure. Yeah, I don't. My secretary wrote it. I don't even know what it says.
No, this is definitely your handwriting, John. I've seen your handwriting before. So, Vince, I love you so much. I can't. No, but I honestly, I think that's actually kind of cool, and especially it was cool to see that again because it was it was over a year ago at this point. Believe it or not, if it doesn't feel like it's been that long, but. It has
sometimes. Well, I feel like in real life it feels like it's been that long, but then I come on here or like we do a video or we talk to people and I'm like, I definitely feel like it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, it feels almost. It's like being married. There's times that you're like, how have I been married for 15 years or whatever it is, and then there's other times you're like, it feels like we've only been together for so long. So yeah, we're married is what I'm trying to say. We're all married right now.
We're all married. We're in this guy.
It's like we can do it by how many videos ago? Like it was 152 videos
ago.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of videos.
It has been.
Right. What I've always said though is I think it's so cool. Like, we've met and found, or people found us, or we found them. I don't know. Like we found new people along the way, but it's still, to me, it's so cool to see like the OG faces, you know, like the people that were here since the beginning. Like, thank you for not giving up.
Yeah.
You know.
No, it's definitely been a
Actually, well, since we're talking about this, maybe I was gonna tell everybody at the end. I mean, we're like, you know, a little ways into PFO, over halfway for tonight. But so speaking of like not having mystery boxes, I'll just tell everybody the truth. We didn't say it in our video, but we don't have any content in terms of sodas or mystery boxes to open up at the moment. I have a lot of stuff that just got delayed. I have a few sodas, but I didn't have enough to do like a good video tomorrow. So I went into my notes and we kind of pulled out an idea for a video that we were going to do for like the last week of the year, but we actually are dropping it tomorrow. Hopefully everybody enjoys it. We went through and a lot of people comment on our videos, just like I'm sure they do for Vince and you, Josh, right? So throughout the year, I've been screenshotting salty negative comments on our videos, as well as some really positive and uplifting comments. So hopefully everybody enjoys tomorrow's video. Joanna and I were dying. So we pulled out 5 of the worst comments, most negative comments, like bashing us, telling us we're horrible, just to laugh at. And then we also read off 5 great comments. So that's our video for tomorrow.
The only problem with that video, John, is I want to get on that video for next year. So I'm going to write up a doozy.
That's what Joanna said. She's like, people are going to write like the worst comments.
Hey, you know what? As long as
just on that video, I'm going to write the worst.
Yeah. But we didn't, and just so everybody knows, the people who wrote the negative comments, we did not say their names or anything. It's honestly like, we get 99% very positive feedback from our videos, as I'm sure you guys do too. It's just funny, like that 1%. You guys like, we were dying. Like it's insane. It's like Vince, that one person who said like, "Oh, look at you and your fake family," like that kind of.
You should have seen what he wrote. I won't even say what he wrote the video before that. I actually know it was that. I think that was the site because he commented on, and I'm saying it could have been a she. I don't know, but they commented 2 videos in a row, and I had enough of that because I try to be pretty positive. This was negative. You know what? I wish I would have saved that comment though, because if anybody would have seen what they wrote, I won't even. I'm not even repeat it here,
this is perfect though. This is perfect. So what we can do for next year?
Actually, my wife just wrote. You know what? Since she said it, because I wasn't going to say it, and she's in the chat here, and she wrote it. This is exactly how that comment started. Let's just put it that way.
Your poor wife.
Your poor wife. I feel so bad for her.
But this is perfect though. So for next year, and we'll tell Jim when he's sober up, or I'm sure he's having a great time at his party.
It'll be next week before we.
Yeah, we'll tell him next week or whenever we talk to him. So Josh, you guys got to do it all throughout next year, 2022. You got to screenshot like really positive, really good comments, and also like just take little snippets of the negative or nasty comments, and then next year we can all 4 of us drop the video on the same day, so that way we can have like everybody can have like an hour of just laughing. Because I think
I like that idea, and I actually wish we would have thought about that before.
Yeah, I wish we would have thought of that before too. I think it's just so sad that like people will take time. You know, we talked about the thumbs down thing, whatever, but I just think it's so funny and so sad that people will take time, be like, "You suck," or "This video was terrible." And some of the comments that made the video, they are long. Like the longest comment we got, it's like 8 sentences of just like negativity. Like it's.
I'll be honest, yeah, and I mean the positives are just as bad as the negatives are. Some of the positive ones, I mean, literally, I have read comments and I like start tearing up, not in laughter, but like just because they're so heartfelt and like so amazing. Like I see, you know, pretty much everybody that's here in the chat tonight. Like I know Patty will write pretty long responses, which I honestly love that. I read all of. Sometimes we have a hard time responding to all of them. Honestly, we've been so busy. We used to be great. Like every single one, we respond to every single one. And I know that, you know, over the last couple months, it's been hard on us. But I still read every single one. I try to respond to at least 90%, 95% of all the comments. And, I really appreciate every comment that's left. Some of the negative ones, you know what? I like constructive criticism though, too. I don't mind if they put it in a certain way, I don't mind it. If they just say, you know what, you're dumb and your beard looks stupid. I already know that. You don't need to tell me that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Is
saw.
that from your wife? I mean,
Yeah,
did she
she
say that about
definitely.
your
She's
beard?
commented that many a times on her
Yeah.
videos. I know she just uses a different name.
Patty, if they call you Positive Patty, it's absolutely deserved because you write some kickers on our videos, and I appreciate it. She writes these like insanely like elaborate like stories with details and characters. It's like some of them are like little mini books. It's awesome. And now that's underscore Poggers says I got into buying Funko Pops because of you, Slapshot. Well, that means a lot. I know a lot of people have been inspired by the four of us to collect, and that's really cool that we get to share the hobby together. So,
Yeah, there's been so many, you guys are a positive part of my day. I look forward to the video. Like that stuff means, honestly, more than anything that goes on here. Those are the things that really, because I don't want to say like, we're not saving lives here. We're having fun and we're enjoying. But there are times that it's a grind to get these videos out. All of us here, we're consistent. Like, and it's hard to do that. It really, especially when life gets in the way, because it does all the time. But people that comment on the videos, that's how important you guys are to us. I know we still have a bunch of people, and you guys showing up every week here, it means the world to us. And I think it's hard for us to kind of convey that sometimes, even though we say it, we're all appreciative. It really does help you kind of keep going when there's times that, even though you're having fun doing it, it can get to be a grind a little bit.
I think the grind is, maybe people don't realize, or maybe people do realize, like there's a lot more than just making the video. Like making the video is, I'd say, only like 15 to 20% of the work, because the other, at least for us, and I'm sure with you guys too, like we're trying to plan out our content. We're trying to strategize, like, okay, when are we going to drop this video? When are we going to open this box? When are we going to do sodas? We try to mix it up with the videos and everything, but there's editing that goes involved, the thumbnail, the tags, what time should I drop the video? And then yes, on the back end, there's the comments and then the messages and everything that comes with it. So for me, like I love making the videos, but yeah, it's strategizing and saying like, okay, how do we keep up this consistency? But like, this week, like tomorrow, for example, like I'm getting promoted at my job. So I had to get like everything done earlier in the week because tomorrow is kind of like a big day for us. Then next Friday, we're getting married. So it's like, all right, I need to hustle and get everything done this weekend. So for the week, we can prep for the wedding. Like there's just like all this other stuff moving around, so it's crazy.
Yeah, we always have like
I still enjoy it.
Like I couldn't. Some people I know,
I didn't mean
like
that. 18.
Record out like way in advance, and I can't do that. Like people that record like a month in advance, I'm just not like that. I like doing it like the week before or 2 weeks, like most 2 weeks out, but usually it's a week about time, because we'll do two to three videos when we record typically. So we try to, do them together. We try to do a couple together, but still it's like, you have to plan it out, get it together. You have to be in the mood to do it too. Like you have to be in like the right frame of mind. Like,
that's
a long day, I got to do this now. And I have to hurry and I have to get it edited and get it out. And like all the time it takes, like just editing, processing the video, waiting for it to process, building a thumbnail while it processed, and all these kind of things. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can totally wait.
I apologize. I wasn't trying to brag. I was just trying to say, like, we have life events that come up. Everybody's got stuff going on. But what was I going to say really quick? Somebody commented. Oh, YouTube Peace said, after a long day at work, I really love to come home and relax and watch all the awesome videos. Well, thank you. That's awesome. And somebody else said, YouTube is like a second job. It is like a second job. If you really want to grow and if you care about your content, you have to almost treat it like a job, but you treat it like it's a fun job. It's and whatever you put into it is typically what you'll get out of it. So if you only drop like one video a month, you might not see the views or the comments or the interaction that you would like to see. And then like us, we're trying to drop a few videos a week. We try to stay consistent with our schedule, the same similar drop times and everything, similar content, for the most part. Yeah, we're going to see more feedback, more interaction, more connections. And I had to take a break from trades, to be honest, because I just got a little bit behind with trades. So I know there's a few people that reached out and they said, hey, I want to trade this, or I would like to get that. I respectfully just have to take a break for myself, just because we have a lot going on and it's really tough for me to remember everything. And I feel,
John, you're not even mentioning it right now. On top of everything you just said, you're also doing an auction every week. I mean, we did one 2 weeks apart this time, so I get the gist. Like, there's no way I could. I mean, in having the kids schedule. I mean, literally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have stuff every night. I play hockey on Friday night, so we got Saturdays and Sundays usually to shoot videos, try to edit. I mean, it can become, not that this is not like, hey, feel bad for us or anything like that, but just a kind of, I guess in a lot, I appreciate consistency. I always tell the kids this too. If you're going to do something, you're going to commit to something, you commit to it. If you're going to do one video a week, do one video a week. You want to do one a month, do one a month, but commit to it. So whatever you're going to commit to, or, and this just, I'm being like a fatherly advice right now. If you're going to do anything in life, you should do it a certain way. And however you're going to do that, you should do everything that way. So, but
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And also, still you need to still focus on your life too, even as people that we're making videos, getting stuff out there. But yeah, we all have our lives and things going on. I think, we've talked about it. I know John did too, is just scaling back. We did weekly live streams, and we're all kind of scaling back because it's a lot to weekly live streams. Plus we do PFO, and we've all committed to doing that and keep that consistent. But then also sometimes we'll join someone else's live stream or do something else, and then it'll give us more time to do things like that. Like if we have a consistent live stream, if I did every Monday night for a year and a half, every Monday night, but if I can cut back, then I can I'll go join someone else's live stream, or I'll put out an extra video because I have extra, some extra time to do stuff.
It's a little less pressure. You can have fun with it a little bit more then too.
Yeah, it gives you a little more freedom too, because then you're not. Sometimes it's hard committing to that same time every week, and you feel locked in too.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what we felt with Whatnot a little bit, just with we like our time slot. We pretty much only go live for 2.5 hours, depending on how many people are in there, and we just got used to it, and we haven't, we like the consistent part of it. It just kind of works with our routine. It's a lot of work though. I spoke a little bit about, processing the collections a little bit earlier in tonight's stream. It's tough. I actually do want to say thank you though. I know a lot of people in the chat bought one of our Black Friday mystery boxes, and we took a chance. We didn't know if anybody was going to want one of our mystery boxes, especially on Black Friday, considering there was so many other companies that were probably going to put stuff out. But I'm still blown away that we sold out in, just under 90 minutes, which was really cool.
Yeah, John, I knew they were going to do good. They were gone before I could even grab. It surprised me a little bit, but it shows the dedication that, and honestly, it's what you built. You and Joanna, not to whatever. I mean, I'm just going to say it now. You guys have done a great job. Josh has done a great job this year. Jim has done a great job this year. You guys have all worked so hard, and it shows the commitment of everybody that's here on the chat every single week, watches the videos. I think obviously, because I'm a fan of Josh's and Jim's and John's as well. I would have watched your guys' videos whether we knew each other or not, and I think that says something. There's people that also have channels that are in the chat here as well that I appreciate the effort that the content creators, not just you guys, but the people in the chat as well. Because there's a lot of them that are out there that it's nice to that you're either doing it for fun or whatever you're doing it for.
Dave said this is your audition for the best man.
I think I lost that already. You know what? Yeah, I should have said this probably back in October.
Yeah. And to be completely, transparent with everybody, Joanna and I are very straightforward people. One of the reasons why we did the mystery box is just, to help us with some wedding funds. And we know that a lot of people, we're having a very small wedding, and we would love, and we're going to do a bigger reception in a year or year and a half, whenever things are safe, and everyone's going to be invited. And we want to see so many people, but I wanted everybody to know that anybody who grabbed a mystery box, like a small piece of that, is being put towards the wedding. And so you guys have all supported us all year, and we were just really blown away. And I wanted to make it good. That Mike Wazowski pop I actually pulled from my personal collection to use as a top hit. I really can't wait to see who pulls it. I can't wait to see who pulls the Freddy. I can't wait to see who pulls the Venom. Like, I'm excited to put stuff out there that people can use as content. And a lot of people messaged us and said, hey, you got to do another box. And we will do another box run probably middle of December.
It's a lot of work. Like, people don't realize, like, I've done a lot of box runs, over the last year, just because I think it's a fun way for people to get a chance at some different stuff and mix it up. And I try to do a little higher, a little lower, but generally mine don't go over like $65, $60, because I know that's the kind of affordable range. But it's a lot of work. And like, people don't realize, like, it's 4 to 6 hours for a mystery box of a good run.
Yeah, we actually we had one person buy 7 boxes out of the 50, and we had to get a giant, because all the mystery boxes have two pops, or if you get one of the top hits, it only has 1 pop. But most of the boxes have 2 pops, so it's a standard box size. So I just dropped it off this afternoon because it took us a while to pack. It's like a giant, 16 by 12 by 18 box with all the.
You can separate them, John. Right? You don't have to keep all them together. You could separate your bundles.
Well, I don't know if we could with this. I don't know, but it wouldn't let us. Whatnot's been weird. It wouldn't let us. So it was all on the same label. So.
Oh, yeah. What I'll do is before I'll separate, weird. Or I'll separate when I do a 4-pack mystery box. All of them I just separate because they're all packed to go. I just slap on the label. So
and somebody did ask on Instagram. I did not answer their message. I'm sorry, we're a little bit behind on messages too, guys. But the mystery boxes, if you bought more than one, they were not opened. So everyone's box remains sealed. If you bought more than 1 box, we just packed those smaller boxes into a bigger box. So I just wanted everybody to know. So
it should be
on that. Yeah, yep. We did the mystery box run how I would want to buy a mystery box.
Yeah.
So
that's what we always do too. We always try to, like, what would I want to do? What's fair? And everyone has to understand, like, what's fair overall. Like, some people have to kind of be the lose, like not really lose. Like, even if it's guaranteed value, like, comes out the same. Like, some people have to be at the low end for some people to be the $100-$200 hit.
Yep.
Everything's in there. Like, if not, we would be all losing like terrible money off building a mystery box or something. But the fun thing is, like, that's why I sometimes like opening them live. And I was thinking about for a hit or miss fun, like, kind of auction mystery box for this weekend, putting together for the auction, just because I want to do something kind of live but smaller and like affordable, and just like starts off at like $15 bid, and here's the top hits and things like that. Like, but it's more of like a fun, like, hit or miss kind of style thing. So I like mixing it up. It's fun to do different things, whether it's like pops and sodas, whether it's the box battle thing. A lot of people have fun with.
Thing is really fun to watch.
Yeah,
and it was funny. Like, didn't sell out at first, but as soon as people saw what it was about, man, people went after it because they realize it's fun, and you're going to see what everyone gets. So it's pretty honest of a box. Like, it's not like
Yeah, you
oh, I
can't.
don't know
You
what
really
everyone
can't go
got.
in and change anything once you're opening stuff live for sure.
Yeah, it's like here's what it is, and you can see who got like what are the top hits. They're all out there. Like you can see everyone got something. You know, it's not like, oh, you know, whatever happened to that pop that got. I remember, like I hate when I send a mystery box run out and I never hear who got the top hit.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why
I
we
hate
were
that.
happy. Like we recognized, I'd say like 80% of the people who bought the boxes. So, and you know, we said like, hey, please tag us. You know, let us know when your videos go live because we were going to watch them. So
awesome.
But,
well, we are getting close to the end here, people. Josh, would you like to go over the rest of the week and next week for you?
Yeah. So this week, of course, we put out a video today with some of the mystery grail boxes and then some hot topic mall haul kind of stuff we got. We have Soda Saturday coming up on Saturday, of course. And then on Sunday, we have an auction. So come on out, join us for the auction on Sunday night. If you're not following us on Whatnot, what are you thinking? And then of course Monday we're not doing a live, but we will put out a video. So we'll still have a video out and everything. We're gonna kind of look at our schedule and we'll announce to everyone when we're doing the live. We talked about doing like another Monday and then maybe a Saturday, like fun kind of Saturday night live. You know, once a month kind of thing and something different. Because Monday's nice, but we don't want to ever go too long on a Monday night. You know, we feel bad, like too late.
Yeah.
Mondays and you're already like home and tired and everything else.
Yeah. So we have our video tomorrow, which I kind of gave you guys a breakdown for. So hopefully everybody enjoys it. We had fun making it, and it was just something different than you know, our typical battling with sodas or battling with mystery boxes. We have some really fun, as I'm sure you guys do, to end of the year videos for everybody. So we got some a little bit different content dropping that everybody, hopefully you guys enjoy. We're not going to do a live stream tomorrow night. I'm actually taking Joanna to the movies, so we're going to go see Ghostbusters.
Nice.
One thing I will apologize for, and it's just something that we are putting on pause. We have not gotten rid of, but we're just kind of taking a break from Funko Worldwide right now. We just have a lot of stuff that we need to get done on the weekends for life stuff. And I love doing Funko Worldwide. I love being able to pick 3 channels to shout out and kind of get into character and wear the suit and give everybody a rundown for the week. But it does, speaking of work, it is our most time intensive segment.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
It takes about 8 hours for me to write the script, do my research, film the video, you know, get dressed up and everything, and then the editing and then the posting. So it's our most time intensive video. And unfortunately, just right now, we just got to take a break. So, and I apologize to everybody because I know there's people that look forward to that segment. I know people like it. People have asked me like, hey, what's going on? I didn't see Funko Worldwide this weekend. So we are going to get back to it starting in the new year. We might drop it on a different day. We're going to kind of tweak it. But Monday, of course, we have our video, and then our auction Monday night, and then just goes into our regular schedule from there. So thank you guys for all the understanding and all the support and everything.
So
awesome.
I got a bonus thing to throw in. I just threw up something on the screen for Vince to share. But if you do want to come out and meet us, December 11th, which is a Saturday, we're doing Funko PopCon. So we've done this a couple times now. Live selling event, some great deals, some good stuff, all pops and all like Lounge Flying Funko and all that sodas and stuff like that. Pop and Sons collectibles out there. I think Skittle Rampage was out there last time. I don't know if he's going out too. A couple other people have been out. So it's fun. It's a good time and a lot of different things. Some people are like small, like one person things, just selling their collection, kind of getting rid of stuff. Other people are like smaller shops and things like that. So a huge variety of stuff, but come out, join us. We'll have a table out there, you know, and you can maybe find some good deals too. But.
Nice. Well, with that, so tomorrow we actually have our Disney video. So we actually did it. We finished it. I believe it's pretty much ready to go. So that will be tomorrow. So that's going to be something a little bit different. We have some clips in there from the vacation a little bit, so hopefully you guys enjoy that.
Did I
Next
make
week
an
we'll have
appearance?
Josh will be making an appearance. We have matching outfits on that we're not planned. Enjoy that as much as you can. But yeah, we've got that tomorrow. And then next week we have more mystery box videos. So kind of the same as always. And then before we wrap this up, guys, I want to just say one thing real quick. We had a unfortunate incident in our area that some of you guys, I'm sure everybody's heard about it at this point. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I do want to send thoughts and prayers out to the Oxford community. They're actually about 30 minutes north of us here. We actually know people that we know kids that go to that school. So, and really all the kids in our area have, it's a struggle right now. Even for my kids that have been affected and everybody else, but just want to put positivity out in the world. I hope that everybody that's here still in the chat, just talk to your kids, keep everybody, love everybody. I mean, you know, I know Jim always says it as well. And it's really just something that I think that I think that we all just don't do enough of, you know, just really care for each other and, you know, be there for people when maybe they're not having their best day, and try to be positive as much as possible. I know, you know, we don't have a big platform or anything like that. It's just something that I kind of want to put out in the world, because I know all the positive stuff that we put out, and I know all the positive stuff that we get back. So if we all do that, you know, I think it's just something that can be, you know, maybe something that can be contagious for other,
I don't think it matters what platform you have. I think if you have 10 people that follow you or like your
I
content,
100% agree.
or a million, you can definitely make a difference. And I know that whether all of our channels make a difference, and a lot of people in the chat, you guys make a huge difference in my life. And I'm not trying to steal your thunder or anything.
No. Steal away. I honestly, this is why I say, you know, I think that we go to this level. You know, it's, you know, this is not for views. This is not for this. This is not for that. Like, John, I know you're genuine. Josh is genuine. Jim is honestly, Jim is very genuine as well.
He's brutally honest.
He's brutally, and you know what? I appreciate that about really I think that's why people come here week after week, is we really are trying to stress the positive in life. And it's not to talk, you know, about heavy subjects and that kind of thing, because people want to escape all that. But at the same time, I think caring for one another is just so important. And I try to get that across, honestly, in our videos. I mean, it's really just promoting that positivity. And if we're all doing that and looking out for each other, you might find somebody that's in need that you didn't know that they were in need. So that's really the only reason I'm trying to say what I'm saying. And yeah, you could steal away any kind of thunder you want, John.
No, I think Patty just made a great point. She said collecting is fun, but we all still do live in the real world. So yeah, no, I 100% echo everything you just said. It's tragic stuff happens every day, and whether it affects us directly or indirectly, it still affects us. So I know I watch a lot of people's videos to get me through tough days, or even good days. Days can be, good days, and I still want to go over and catch somebody's video and just escape for a couple minutes. So a lot of people have reached out to us and said great things, and it truly, and that's part of why we did our video tomorrow, is just to really foot stomp that you guys, and I don't want to get into like crazy deep stuff because I could, but you guys mean so much to me. Like, I never thought that me as a content creator, like, I'm a shy person. Getting in front of the camera was not something easy for me. I never thought I would be doing this, and I'm sure it's the same for you guys. But yeah, just the fact that we have the opportunity to have this platform and connect with people, like, it helps me immensely. Like, and so yeah, no, there's tragic stuff, and I did read all about that, and it's terrible. So
yeah,
but
and I'm throwing that out. And honestly, guys, anybody that's still left here in the chat, you follow me on Instagram. You ever want to just send a message if you're feeling down? I've talked to people before that I could tell we're not having good days, and I'm happy to talk to anybody that messages. I know that we're all the same way. And like I said, it's appreciation, because we just from the bottom of our hearts, we just want to keep spreading the positivity and appreciate you guys all all coming back here every week. And that was kind of all I wanted to say. So, I mean, other than that, unless you guys have anything else to say, I think we'll wrap it up for this week. We look forward to coming back next week. We're getting close to Christmas at this point. Maybe some year-end stuff that we might eventually kind of plan out on what we're going to do to close out the year. But guys, thank you so much for coming out once again. We will see you guys next week, and we hope you have a great weekend and beginning of next week.
See you on my channel.